This is going to be your strength volume. If you have the equipment, you're going to bring it in. You're going to grab a few sets of weights. If you need to, grab a kettlebell, grab a ball, but you want something that is going to be a little bit heavier, that's going to give you the challenge. You're going to have a light pair of dumbbells to begin with. That's going to be splitting your mat. Then I have my medium set of dumbbells, my pair off to the side, and then I have my one super heavy weight just off to the top. We're really only going to use that for maybe 1 or 2 drills. So if you have a pair, bring it in. If you don't, but you have a kettlebell at home, bring that in instead. I need something super, super heavy to work the legs, the hamstrings, the glutes. But this is your Pilates sculpt, so it's a fusion experience. You know what's going to happen. It's going to be Pilates. It's going to be a little bit of yoga and mobility. We're going to have cardio, our squats, our lunges, all of that good stuff combined into one. You're going to do your best. And work within your body. So if there's things that you need to pull back and modify, I'll give you options for that. And then if you want to take it a little bit further and challenge yourself today, then you're going to take it there. So we're going to get started on your back in Pilates stance. You're going to bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor about hip width distance. Remember, the dumbbells are just splitting off to the side. So this is going to be your light, maybe medium set. Hands are going to come onto the hip points. You can make a diamond shape with the hands. To pelvic tilt, we're going to inhale as you send the hips into the floor, and you'll see a nice arch through the lower back, so we're exaggerating it. And then exhale, round and curl. You're going to bring the hip bones towards the sternum, press your lower back into the mat. On the inhale, you're going to see the pubic bone reach up and down. And then exhale, curl, it's going to lift back towards the ceiling. So we're tilting the pelvis back and forth. Inhale. Use the exhale to engage the core, lengthen and imprint the back into the mat. Last one, inhale, thumbs lift. Exhale, thumbs lower, index fingers lift. Come back to your neutral spine, so that's nice and flat now. Both arms are going to reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale, peel head and shoulders off the mat. You're coming into your ab curl. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're just here for about 30 seconds. Try to take any extra tension out of the legs and the glutes. So sometimes in our core work, we tend to over-engage and squeeze through our bottom, and we don't necessarily need to do that because we're looking to send all of the work into the abdominals. Press your palms down and roll the shoulders down into the back. So you start to engage your lats, and the arms aren't just coming for a ride, they're actually pushing through space. Slight tuck of the chin towards the chest. You're going to look forward. Only the head and shoulders lift, and the rest of the spine is going to lengthen and press into the mat for 3, 2, last one. Release the arms down by your sides. Now we'll make the wave. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale, again, tilt the pelvis in the same way that we did through our pelvic tilt. Now slowly peel the hips up off the floor. Making a straight line into your bridge at the top. Knees, hips, shoulders. Inhale, breath. Exhale, control, rolling down through the spine, one vertebra, one piece at a time. Hips touch, inhale. Exhale, engage, curl, peel, lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down. 2 more, inhale. We're making the wave, articulating through the spine, squeezing through the inner thighs. When you get to the top, unlike a yoga bridge where you would puff out the chest, you're going to allow the sternum to drop and keep that straight line. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, trying to evenly roll up through both sides. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll all the way back down. From here, you're going to float both legs into a tabletop position. Try and keep the knees stacked right on top of the hips and not let them come towards the chest. Arms to the ceiling, inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to curl and lift, but also frame the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, frame the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. So I'm taking my oblique reach. So now I can squeeze more through the side body. So yes, I'm lifting, but I'm also squeezing to the right and to the left. Trying to keep the legs as still as possible. Inhale with control as you lower. Exhale, squeeze. Just the upper body lifts. You're going to want to try and use the lower body. I want you to keep it still, keep it locked in. You got about 10 seconds left to go. We're going to finish with little pulses. So I'm framing the inside and outside of the thigh as I come up for 3, 2, last one, stay to the right, hold, little pulse, little lift. You're reaching left arm inside, right hand outside the thigh, squeezing into your right side oblique. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted up and over to the left, little pulse, little lift. Exhale, breathing, you just lift higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, reach, 2, 1, and release. You're gonna bring your legs now into a Pilates V. So heels come together, feet are flat, heels together. Just actually rotate from the hips so the toes turn out. You're in your Pilates V shape. Soles of the feet are not together on this one. Press through both feet, lengthen the spine, hips up, hips down. If you wanna bring the dumbbells into it, place the dumbbells on your hips. You're gonna lower down slow for 2, press up for 1. Big squeeze of your glutes at the top. What I want you to keep an eye out for is that you're not arching your spine and letting your hips come down with the belly flared out, rib cage open. You can always lift the head, keep the chin tucked in towards the chest, and make sure that your whole spine is moving in one piece. Down slow for 2. Press through the feet, knees are open. Externally rotate from your hips, and then squeeze your butt super, super tight at the top. Down for 2, up for 1. We're here for 5, 4. Just waking up our backside. 3. Posterior chain for 2. Last one. Lower the hips. Release 1 dumbbell. You're gonna keep 1 dumbbell in between the hands. You're gonna turn it sideways. Both legs come back to a tabletop position. Modification, you're gonna leave the feet together. Inhale. As you exhale, peel the head and shoulders off, open the knees, reach through the legs with the dumbbell. Inhale as you close the knees, exhale. So this now becomes a little bit of coordination with your same ab curl that we did in the very beginning. If you're looking to up level this, you're gonna open the legs into a V, into a bit of a straddle. So I'm not looking for a huge straddle like so. I want you to leave the legs within the frame of the body. So it's gonna be about shoulder distance or mat width. And I'm going open, then close the legs. So I go knees, toes, toes, knees, and then you just put it all together. Squeeze through the inner thighs as the legs come together. We're here for 10, 9, 8. Keep tension out of the head, neck, and shoulders. You can leave the slight tuck of the chin towards the chest for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Release. Feet go back on the floor. Release your dumbbells. Palms are down by your sides. You're going to go back into your bridge. Hips go back up. Straight line. Now the right leg only goes up towards the ceiling. Keep the hips level and square. Start with tiny little circles. You're pointing the right toes, keeping the leg lengthened. And then you can start to make it a little bit bigger, slowing the circles down, but really exploring the range of motion as long as your right and left hip are not dipping and dropping. Leave it level, leave it square, and then test your range. For 5, 4, 3, 2, back to center. Start with tiny circles. Then you can start to explore a bigger, medium, or full range. You're crossing over the midline of the body. That's the imaginary line that runs straight down the center. So I'm reaching slightly to the left, toes towards the nose, circling out to the side for 3, 2, last one. Lower the hips. Now both legs come back into tabletop. Hands come onto the shins. You can always grab dumbbells for this. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders peel off the mat. Lock in your C curve. Lengthen the back into the mat. Inhale, arms and legs extend. Exhale, circle through the arms. Knees come back over the hips, tabletop position. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, this is your double leg stretch. If you need to modify, one option is to pull the knees a little bit closer into a hug. Takes pressure off the lower abs. You can also take your toes higher to the ceiling. Breathing in and out. Last 10 seconds. So we're not here long. Reach from the fingers to the toes, lock it in. You're hitting the hollow body position just for a second. For 5, 4, 3, 2. You got one more. Pull it in. Feet go back flat. We go back into our bridge, other side. Palms down. Lock in the core, hips up. Left leg this time. Keep the hips quiet. Press through your right heel, then circle the left toes. Option to start to make it a little bit bigger. We're not here long, but you're gonna start to feel this through your right side hamstring and not letting the left hip dip and drop. Core is switched on. For 3, 2, last one, bring it back over the hip and then reverse the circle. Start to circle out, down, in. And then maybe a little bit bigger. Again, exploring the range, and one side might feel better or might feel worse than the other side. Who knows? We're looking to even it out. Build strength on both sides. 5, 4, in all ranges. 3, 2, last one. Lower your hips. Quick hug of the knees in towards the chest. Just lengthen through the back. Now legs come back into a tabletop. Both arms go up towards the ceiling. Lock the shoulders down into the back. So you're engaging into the lats. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you peel head and shoulders off the mat. Reach the arms and legs forward. Hold this position, arms and legs open and close. Inhale and exhale. This is your starfish. Squeeze through the inner thighs. It's like a jumping jack in C curve. Slight tuck, look forward through the legs. So we're finishing the line of the spine. We're not looking up to the ceiling because that's going to put more tension in the neck and in the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Squeeze. Legs can be low, legs can be high. You got 10, 9. Keep the pelvis quiet. Hips level for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hug both knees in. Cross the ankles, little rock and rolls. Forward and back about 3 times. To gain some momentum on your last one, you're gonna roll forward, come to all fours. Shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. We're gonna start with the left arm reaching up. Right palm stays underneath the shoulder. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, thread the left arm through. So we're trying to twist through our mid-back, through the thoracic, can't speak, thoracic spine. Inhale, exhale. Trying to keep the hips quiet. Last one. From here, reach your left arm forward, right leg goes back, thumb up, little pulse. And then make sure the belly's not dropping. Push firm through the left shin, the right palm, core tight, then length. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Both hip points shining, pointing down towards the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Take an inhale, lengthen even more. Exhale, bend your right knee, reach back with the left, tap the toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist back, tap back. Trying to keep your right knee lifted. You got 2 more. Rotation through the spine. Last one. Release. Left hand down. Push the hips back towards the heels. You're just going to roll through. Taking a moving cat-cow. Rounding through the spine. Pull the body forward. Inhale as you arch. Hips go back towards the heels. Exhale, round chin towards the chest. Last one. This time you pull back to all fours. Reset. Knees underneath the hips. This time the right arm's